Really pleased the way our guys came out after an open week. Something we've been talking about all year long with the offense is getting off to a fast start. I don't believe we've scored on the first drive until today. We knew that was going to be critical versus a good team like NC State. Really wanted to set the tempo and be able to help our defense out by getting a touchdown. So really pleased by that. It was good to have a good kickoff return. Kind of put us in position. I think we also improved on third down. That was a big emphasis for us during the open week. And then, we've been throwing and catching the ball really well in practice. And, it was good to get an opportunity to do that today. Offensively, you want to take what they give you a lot. I mean, I would say, at least 10 of those pass calls were actually run calls that had a tag with it, an RPO. And, they just had extra guys around the box, and they're going to make a freshman quarterback and receivers be able to make the throws and catches. And really pleased. I've been around for a while, so I have a good memory. It reminded me of 2015. I believe we played Boston College and threw it for 420. Then the very next week, went and rushed for 416 at Miami. To think back last game, be able to rush it for 470-something versus Wake Forest, and then the very next game be able to throw it for 380 is really what you want to be offensively, because, each week defenses are going to play you different ways, and you want to be able to have the ability to take what they're giving you and execute. So really proud of our guys today. Really good start to the second half of the season.
How much to that end were they pretty much daring you to throw it seemed?
Yeah, they were, and we knew going into the game that's what they do defensively. They've had a lot of success with that. And we went back and watched video 2 years ago with Deshaun Watson, Mike Williams, Artavis Scott, and they're pressing. They're going to give you the throws. So we knew that we were going to get challenged, but we also had a lot of confidence going into the game that our quarterback and receivers were going to be able to make those throws. And to be honest, we missed a couple too that really could have, got us a couple more scores. But I think that was really good to show, because now I think it puts defenses in conflict as far as, what they want to do to try to stop us.
Coach, had to be the best first half for Trevion Thompson. Had 4 catches. Was targeted another time. I know he had a great spring in August, but you just had it blown away this week.
Yeah, I was really pleased with him, and really just telling him to be patient. It's a long season. We played 44 games the last 3 seasons, so it's a long year, and really just continue to work when your opportunity comes. They kind of gave him a hard time. He didn't get in there on that one down near the goal line. I would love for him to get that touchdown, but he's a guy that we know that we can trust, and it was great to see him make some big plays today.
Jeff, what specifically were you able to work on during the bye week with the passing game in particular, knowing that was an area that you guys really wanted to get going?
Yeah, well, I think, now that Trevor's, kind of been our quarterback, and we kind of know who we are offensively, what, what we're going to be. I think just the timing, because whenever he was the second team guy, he's going with different wideouts. Now he's up there getting used to that first group of wideouts. So I think overall just timing. That's where the execution comes from, is practice. And I talked to Coach Streeter and Tony, and we feel like in practice we've been throwing and catching as good as we have maybe in about 3 years around here. So we just wanted that to carry over, and I think for the most part it did today.
How much has T taken a step forward these last months?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is he's gotten some opportunities. I think the opportunities that he's gotten, he's made a lot of plays. I think the Wake Forest game, just the way that it went, he had one nice big target down the field, but really didn't have to do a whole lot other than that. But he's kind of coming into his own. Again, I hate to always compare my guys, but it's kind of Mike Williams' second year. You can just kind of see the second half of that season where it really starts to take off. And T is definitely a weapon for us. Him and Justin Ross over there, I think, have a chance to be dynamic.
Coach, Ross had 4 touchdowns coming in, but do you think this might have been the most consistent game he's had today?
Yeah, I got to go back and watch the video, but it was good to see him. I just turned around and there's different guys in there making plays, and as a coach, that's what you like to see. There was one deep ball. I think when Trevor got sacked, he should have stayed outside of the corner and went inside. Might have had an opportunity there, but yeah, it was great to see him. He just continues to get better and better. You just got to remember him and Trevor. These guys are true freshmen out here playing in these kind of games. And so it just makes you as a coach smile, knowing what you have coming here the rest of this year and in the future.
Jeff, you mentioned some of the younger dynamic guys, but could you kind of address your just non-anxiety about putting guys like Trevion and TJ Chase and these guys out there early and crucial games?
Yeah, that's something that we talk about a lot, for us to be able to roll our guys. When you have 2 weeks to get ready for an opponent, you put a lot of stuff in. That's always a balancing act as coaches. So we had a lot of different things in today, getting ready. And so the big challenge was to those backups being able to execute everything just like a starter could. And it's great to see a guy like Darian Kendrick get out there and make some plays. There's only one ball, and the way that each game's a little bit different. Guys that get opportunities, but I've been encouraged that guys haven't got down. They've continued to work, and the big message is when you get your opportunities, make it count. And I feel like that second group, Trevion, TJ, DK, it was great to see DeAndre Overton come back in after maybe one of those drops and have a big run on the sideline on the screen. So that was exciting for those guys.
Jeff, how do you build off of this and look at what the potential could be after this type of game?
We talked about that this past week, really kind of just, taking a minute during the open week and looking at the first half of our season and kind of where we are, doing a lot of good things, going into this game, top 10 in rushing and total offense and all those type of things. But we, at the same time, didn't feel like we've really played as well as we can play, So that's an exciting part, is to know that we can be better. I think part of that was to get some opportunities in the passing game. I think that showed today. And then again, you got to remember, Trevor's now started maybe 3 games, so kind of just getting that timing and rhythm. I thought Trevor was a lot more comfortable today than he was in his previous 2 starts, and that's against a good defense that's coming in there and challenging you and going to rush the passer and do this type of thing. So, I think a mark of our team in the past and a mark of our offense is getting better as the season goes. And I really feel like we're going to do that here down the stretch. And this is a great start to that second half today.